Hey guys, Jared Beckstrand here, Doctor of Physical Therapy, Tone and Tighten. This is going to be a 6-minute core workout to help correct your anterior core posture. So if you've got a big arch in your back, if your pelvis rocks forward and it might be accompanied by some pinching or some pain right here in your back, and you want to correct that posture, this is going to be the core workout that's going to help to get you there. Our emphasis is we need to strengthen the lower abs and we need to strengthen the glutes so that they pull our pelvis back into this more neutral position and alleviate some of the pressure back there. You start to look a lot better, you start to feel a lot better, and these are the exercises that are going to help you to do that. No equipment required on this, so create a little space on the floor and let's go to work. Now the majority of ab exercises we're going to do in this workout are right in this position on the floor. We want to make sure that you're set up in the right position for that. So the first step is to rock your pelvis backwards and to flatten your back down into the floor. I want you to keep your back flat to the floor while we're doing all these exercises. That's what we're trying to accomplish. We want to put the pelvis in the right position and then strengthen it in that position. So I've got a timer right here. Let's go ahead and we'll get started with some posterior pelvic tilts with some marches. So start on that. Back's nice and flat. Stomach is drawn in. And then we're just going to go march, march, march. So march left, march right. Looks just like that. As you march your legs up, it's going to want to pull your pelvis forward. It's going to want to pull your back up off of the floor. Do not let that happen. Keep your back nice and tight, flat to the floor. Keep those abs activated. We're using this as a lower ab activation exercise, and then we're going to get into some more aggressive ones. Reverse crunches, here we go. So 2 legs at a time. Back is nice and flat. Once again, the weight of your legs is going to want to pull your pelvis forward. Pull your back up off of the floor. Do not let it do that. We're working those lower abs is where I want you to feel this. Keep your belly button sunk in toward your spine. Keep your core nice and tight. Looks just like this, reverse crunches. 30 seconds each. They're not long intervals, but man, are they effective. Okay, now we're going to go right into some straight leg raises. So now both legs out straight, up and down. Keeping that back nice and flat, keeping the pelvis in a neutral position, focusing on the lower abs. Excellent job, everybody. Looks great. Just about there. And then we're going to get into some straight leg bicycles. We're going to add a little bit of arm motion with it. So now we're right here. Right arm to left leg, left arm to right leg. Very nice, keeping that back nice and flat. Core is nice and tight. Here we go. After this, we're going to get into our first glute exercise. We're going to do some single leg bridges, fire up those glutes. Here we go, so single leg bridge, let's go on the right. So kick the left leg out straight, using the right hip to just lift your pelvis. Lift your torso up off of the floor. Feeling this right in those right glutes. That's where your emphasis is. Don't let your back arch with this. Don't push up so high that you introduce more of an arch in your back. You should actually be able to maintain that nice neutral pelvis, flat back position while you're doing these single leg bridges. 30 seconds on the right. Here we go. 30 seconds on the left. Looks good. Feeling it in the glutes. And then we're going to get back into some ab work after this one. Here we go. Nice job, you guys. When we get back into the ab work, once again, we're going to set up the pelvis in the right position. Back's nice and flat to the ground. Here we go, flutter kicks. So pelvis is in a neutral position. We're right here. Now with these flutter kicks, we're just going up and down with our straight legs. The higher you go up towards the ceiling, the easier it becomes. So try to challenge yourself. Lower your legs as low as you can, but still maintaining that back nice and flat to the floor. After this is going to be an ab hold. Here we go. So you can hold it in this position. Same principle applies here. The lower we go down towards the floor, the harder it works your abs, the harder it works that area. But the most important part is I want you to keep your back nice and flat to the floor. If it's up here, it's a little easier. If it's down here, harder, but I want you to keep that back nice and flat. Just a few more seconds, and then we're going to roll over into some plank work. Here we go. So roll over, plank crunches. Down here in the plank position, and then we're going to use our lower abs to pull our pelvis up towards the ceiling. So lift your butt up towards the ceiling. How you do that is you're going to actually suck in your abs. So that motion comes from your ab muscles, from your belly button in towards your spine, and then using that to lift your butt up towards the ceiling. Okay, now we're going to hold it in that position. So once again, stomach is drawn in nice and tight, abs are in, back is flat, my hips are a little higher here than they normally would be for a plank, but I feel like I can activate those lower abs a little bit better by doing it in that position. 30 seconds here, and then we're going to get into some donkey kicks. That'll be our last glute exercise. Only 6 minutes, you guys, you can do it. Here we go. So now we're down on all fours, right legs out straight, and we're just going to go straight up to the ceiling with the donkey kick. It works those right glute muscles. So a lot of people, whenever I post posture videos like this, they say, well, how long till I see results? Depends on how often you do this. So if you want to come back and do this one every single day, those muscles can get nice and strong. You're going to see results a lot faster. Here we go, last exercise, donkey kicks on the left. So depending on the severity of your problem, and depending on how consistently you perform these, about 6 to 12 weeks is what I tell people to start to see improvement. But the thing is, this oftentimes isn't just a strength issue. If you've got some tightness, a lot of times your hip flexors and your lower back get tight as well. So it's important that we supplement the strength exercise with the right stretches for those right areas. Nice job, everybody. If you're interested in a video that's going to walk you through what those stretches are and why they're important, what I want you to do is click on this one right here. Here's another video that you might find useful. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to Tone and Tighten yet here on YouTube, click this circle button right here to get it, or to do that. And I hope to see you again soon right here on Tone and Tighten.